everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so excited. I've been trying to launch this channel for the longest time. Today's video is going to probably be a little bit long because first I'll explain to you what my channel is going to be all about, and then I would like to do a review for you today. I am going to have lots of different things on my channel. A lot of it is going to be Santa Clarita Valley specific. I would like to share with you some DIYs, some crafty items that I like making, fun ideas for teachers and friends, some of my recipes, including a family recipe that's been kept in my husband's family, and just a lot of fun items all around. So it's not going to be a real estate specific YouTube channel. So I hope that you'll subscribe below, and I also hope, which I'll put a link in the description, but I hope that you'll follow my business Facebook page. Because again, I'm going to have a lot of things pertaining to the Santa Clarita Valley that I might not necessarily do a YouTube video on. And I'm also planning on doing a lot of Facebook Live and Snapchat videos. So I hope that you'll find me on social media. And again, I'll be sure to put the links below. My first review that I want to do is on a subscription service called Ipsy. My good friend Amanda told me about Ipsy and thought it would be something fun for my daughter Kaylee. She is becoming a teenager, she's into makeup, and she thought it'd be fun to have the subscription service for her. I felt like I would have the subscription service for me, and then I can share some of the items with Kaylee. And I'm able to do that. Even though Kaylee and I have two totally different complexions, she's very fair complected. So far, a lot of the items that we've been getting, I've been able to share with her. So let's get started, and I'll tell you all about Ipsy, and I'll show you everything that's inside. When you get it in the mail, it comes in this beautiful pink padded envelope. So that's always exciting when we open up the mailbox. Not sure how exciting it is for my husband, because then he knows once again I've bought something. But it takes a village to make me look good, so having makeup is fun. Now, in the previous subscriptions that we've gotten, they come in bags, and every bag is different, and the bags are so adorable. The very first one, it was kind of a blush color with like a black kind of a fishnet over it, and it was a square deep bag, and you can actually fold it over, and I use it as a clutch actually when I just need something to hold my phone and a lipstick and a credit card and my ID, and I've used it as a clutch now on several occasions because it's just kind of a pale color. Last month it was a really cute bag that looked like a movie ticket, and of course Kaylee took off with that one right away. This is my first time opening this bag. So this one has ice cream cones and popsicles. I know it's clear, so it's kind of hard to see what's on it, but you know, the bags are really coming in handy. It's not like I'm just kind of tossing them aside, you know, like this. You could keep pens or pencils. You know, in my craft room, I always have where I need little goodies and essentials. You could even put like a wet bathing suit in here when you've gone to the beach or something. So I always end up finding a lot of different uses for them for sure. What I decided to do was, if I have certain items that I'm not necessarily going to use, because sometimes you'll get, I think like 2 months in a row, I got some sort of like a face serum or a moisturizer, and I kind of know that I'm not going to use those at the moment. So I've been putting those aside, and I've decided I'm gonna take them to our local homeless shelter, because the homeless shelter can always use lotions and sunscreens and things of that nature. And there are women too who are homeless, so I'm sure they would love to be able to have even just the little samples for themselves. So I kind of set everything aside in a bag, and once it accumulates, then I just stop by the homeless shelter and I drop it off. Now I will show you all of the contents inside this wonderful bag, and you'll be able to see what a great deal it is. So the subscription is only $10 a month, and I feel like just in the bag alone, you kind of get your money's worth. The first thing in the bag is Hemp's pomegranate lotion, and this is a great lotion. I really like this lotion. I actually use it, and I'm assuming that the pomegranate might be a new you know, scent that they have. It smells so good. And my hands are always dry between the horses, and now that we're out on the golf course a lot, my hands have a tendency to get super, super dry. So I love always having lotion on hand, and you know, a lot of times I'll keep these in my purse, or I'll just kind of keep them laying on my kitchen counter so that I always have them accessible. The next thing in the bag is a brush by Luxie. This is a foundation brush. And you know, I know that a lot of people talk about the Luxie brand brushes because I do go on YouTube to learn how to do my makeup. And, but you know, you never think about buying brushes just because someone says, oh, this is a really great brush for me. Brushes can get expensive. So this is kind of cool because you can actually see what kind of a brush it is, you can feel it, you can make sure that it works, and you haven't gone and spent $20 or $30 on a makeup brush. This has super soft bristles, and I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this brush, which would then make me wanna maybe branch out into some of more of the like eyeshadow brushes and blending brushes and such. Then this kind of threw me off at first because it has, I don't know if you can see or can tell, but it has a green tip on the back of it. So I thought it was a green highlighter or something, but it's actually a black eyeliner, and it's Pixie by Petra, and it's Endless Silky Eye Pen. So this will be exciting to watch, you know, especially with eyeliners. I have some that I'll put on my eyeliner, and I'm telling you, like an hour later, I look like a raccoon. It ends up halfway down my face, and I've tried everything. So I think a lot of it really does have to do with maybe the ingredients within the eyeliner, and then maybe whether you have oily skin or not. I have no idea, but we'll try it out and see. Otherwise it can end up in my purse. Then K. Voss NYC. This is a macaroon lip balm, and this is a nice lip balm. It's very buttery, and it's very light and thin. It's not heavy. It's not a heavy lip gloss like Vaseline or anything like that. And I really don't taste anything. It doesn't really have a scent, so even though it says macaroon, it's you know, very subtle. So that's kind of fun. And then last is Urban Decay Afterglow, and it's an 8-hour powder highlighter. The thing I like about it as well, and I feel like you get a really good value with all of this, is that this is not necessarily in a pretty container or in a type of compact that you would maybe get, you know, 6 months use out of. However, it is a large enough container of it that I am going to get several months of use out of this. And I think that that is really good because Urban Decay is more of a higher end. So I'm sure to have this highlighter, you're looking at $20 or $30. So I love the fact that I can test it out. I can test it out for like a solid 30 days and see if I like it and see if it wears well and see if it's something that I would want to continue using. Then I can go out and I can buy the full size. I think that most ladies will agree with me. I have bought so many makeups, powders and blushes and so on. My drawer is overfilled, and it gets disappointing sometimes when you can't get a sample of something and then you've tried it for a few months and it just doesn't work out and you've paid all of that money. So I think that's really cool. And that is it. So very cool items, and you know, in the 3 months that I've been collecting this subscription, it really has not failed me. I have not received anything that I haven't really liked. And then again, if I start to notice that there's an abundance of items that I'm not necessarily gonna use, I'm simply gonna set them aside and I'm gonna take them to my local homeless shelter. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will continue along in this journey with me. And I promise I'll get better as I go along. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.